We are back with Joe Watkins, Rick Tyler, and Zerlina Maxwell. And I want to talk about the 2020 elections in a moment. But first, Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, a big lack of love for her this week among Democrats after she said she wants proof the Assad regime was behind the chemical weapons attack in Syria. Some Democrats calling her a disgrace. Zerlina, what's your take on this? Was this a disgrace?
Yes, this was a disgrace. We have the intelligence community and all of the experts agreeing that Assad was behind this attack, and so it's very disturbing to have an elected member of Congress put forward this position publicly, but it was also disturbing when she went and met with Assad. So yes, this is a disgrace, and certainly Democrats are right to be outraged by this.
And Rick, what's your reaction to all this with the outrage among the Democrats?
Well, I like when Zerlina can tell the truth about her party when it is, and that's why I like.
I do that every week. What are you talking about?
I know you do. I'm just I get a chance now to point it out.
Thank you.
No, it was a disgrace, and this is when these things happen, we should point them out.
And going to talk to Assad, of course, just dug her in a little deeper there. Joe, I want to turn to you because we have Nikki Haley for a possible rise in the Republican Party if Donald Trump doesn't run in 2020 and he declines to run. We're seeing some articles about the U.S. ambassador to the UN. She's denied having presidential ambitions, but denial, hey, you know the saying, it ain't just a river in Egypt. What do you think?
Well, Nikki Haley certainly would be an attractive candidate, but it's much too early to tell. I mean, so many things can happen over the period of three and a half years. So 2020 is still a long way away. It depends on where the economy is and where the American people are, more importantly, what kind of president the American people want. God forbid we should be in some kind of a conflict with another country or with other countries. America doesn't change its commander-in-chief during conflicts, and so that would also have a huge impact on her viability, or the viability of anybody running for that office. But clearly Nikki Haley is very capable, very attractive as a candidate for national office going forward.
And Rick, I know we're not even 100 days into the Trump administration, but what's your take on Nikki Haley? Her
stock has risen. I mean, she's been really impressive as the UN ambassador. She's been very, very clear, very articulate about American foreign policy. It's nice to see America, engage in the world and take a leadership role, because when they don't, unfortunately, the planet becomes very dark and bloody as dictators and despots fill the void.
And Zerlina, Tom Perez partnering up with Bernie Sanders. They're going to hit the road now, trying to rally Democrats. What do you think is going to come out of this?
Well, I think it's a productive strategy to get on the road and go and actually talk to Americans and hear from them firsthand what their concerns are, what they're worried about, what things are keeping them up at night, other than the perhaps threat of nuclear war that is currently happening. We're all really too calm about that. But I think that, it's important for us to go out into the country and actually talk to real people, because the back and forth and the daily drama and palace intrigue that is happening in this administration, it isn't really what's important. The safety and prosperity of Americans is what's important, and I think Tom Perez and Senator Sanders are going to go into the streets and listen, and that's really important.
Zerlina Maxwell, Rick Tyler, and Joe Watkins, always great to have you. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks, Tara.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tara.
Well, that'll do it for me this hour. I'm Dara Brown. Thanks for watching. Vice President Mike Pence about to leave for